Good morning and welcome to the Customer Service Webinar Series, which takes place the second Tuesday of the month. Welcome. We're glad you've joined us. I'm Sherry Lane, part of the marketing team. And before I hand things off to Leah, I just want to remind everyone that we have one more EMS billing training left for the 2017 year, but we have already added one for our 2018 year, and we are working on a full schedule. So we'll be getting more dates out to you soon, but if you haven't attended one of these for a while, it might be something to make sure you put in the budget and get on your calendar. All right, as always, we want to encourage you to ask questions throughout Leah's presentation. She'll be getting to the questions when she is done. You can enter those into the question queue. And if that dashboard collapses at any point, you can go ahead and click on that red arrow to expand it. All right, today Leah is going to be speaking about the Tritech Billing Payor ID. And with that, we'll go ahead and get things started and hand it over to Leah. Good morning, Leah.
I'm going to go ahead and open up a particular payor. Within that payor, I'm going to go to the questionnaire tab. Within the different listings of the different questionnaires that are listed here, we're focusing on the Tritech Billing Payor ID. So if I utilize my mouse and double click on the Tritech Billing Payor ID, it brings up an additional window, and this is where I can see a drop down of the listings of the multiple different payors in there. So why are we setting up? Why do we need to answer this? So with the ECMs and with the 1500 forms, all those different payors like to be unique and special. And with that, they kind of get to say, I want to see particular information be populated in particular fields, whether it's going electronically or whether it's going on paper. So to keep all that straight of how each payor wants to see the different information populate, that's why we came up with the Tritech Billing Payor ID. So once the payor is picked, so for this example, I have Blue Cross Blue Shield Minnesota. I hit my B on the keyboard, took me to the B section, so I didn't have to scroll through the A's, for example. And notice there's lots and lots and lots of different Blue Crosses and Blue Shields. And this particular one is Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota. So once I pick Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota, that means that the logic is built into the billing program to grab the appropriate information and populate it to the appropriate fields that Blue Cross and Blue Shield wants to see. So certain information on a 1500 form is a beautiful example because there's actual boxes associated. So with that logic built in, by answering the Tritech Billing Payor ID with Blue Cross and Blue Shield for that payor of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota, then the logic goes out, it knows the appropriate information grabbed from the billing to populate, to print out your 1500 forms so you can get them submitted and get them paid, rather than getting a rejection because they didn't like how the form was, or they didn't like how certain information was or was not in a particular box. So instead of making the biller go in and answer a whole bunch of yes-no questions, we came up with this Tritech Billing Payor ID, and you match up the payor with that particular payor. And it's pretty simple. It really is, going through and looking for that list. If you truly cannot find a particular payor within that Tritech Billing Payor ID list drop-down, within this drop-down here, it may be that that particular payor does not want to see something specific. They're easygoing, and whatever you send them, they'll accept. Now, if you ever do get a rejection or a denial type of scenario because something was not populated, then we would definitely want to know in the support team, and we'd want to see that 1500 form and that denial so that we can check the logic or make tweaks to the logic, because the payors don't inform us of how they want to see stuff. We learn it as you guys, the customers, are getting rejections or getting notifications, and then we know to update our system to make life as simple as we possibly can for you as billers. And it is simple as that with the Tritech Billing Payor ID within the questionnaire tab. And as always, if you have any concerns or questions, please give us a call at 1-800-987-0911, option 5, followed by option 6 for the tech support. You can email us at emssupport@tritech.com, and you can always go to the portal and enter a ticket, and one of the customer service reps will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks, and have a great day.